Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing company setup here in Thailand, and the question is, are there certain structures, no structures in air quotes, but are there certain structures that are better than others? And what are we talking about here? Well, first off, in the past, you'll read stuff from way back sometimes on internet forums where they'll say, oh, this type of structure is better than a standard corporate setup for all of the above reasons. Well, you have to remember that certain things in the past were a lot different, and especially things involving work authorization. If you go back far enough, you can actually find a situation in time where work authorization could be issued notwithstanding lack of a corporate structure. These days, the likelihood of that happening is pretty close to zero, or as close as I can think of. Generally speaking, corporate sponsorship is a requirement associated with work permit issuance. That being said, the type of structure you utilize may differ depending on the person, or there may be people that want to look into, I should be more specific, maybe people who want to look into different types of structures. So for example, branch office, for example, as opposed to a setup here in Thailand, or even representative office. But as we've discussed in other videos in the past, again, the work permit rules will differ from structure to structure. Meanwhile, again, and I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but the underlying facts in a given case will dictate what the best in quotes, type of structure is for a given enterprise. And you kind of have to do a totality of the circumstances type of thinking and say, look, we need to do a cost benefit on what's the best type of structure, coupled with what can we get work out, especially for foreign firms here in Thailand, what will we be able to in a most straightforward manner, be able to get work authorization for here in Thailand. And once all that analysis is concluded, one can essentially decide what the best way to move forward is. Again, it's going to depend greatly on the individual and the underlying facts in an individual case. That stated, for those who feel a bit overwhelmed about these things, it may not be a terrible idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.